Here we go. Ready? Oh, who's better than me? Yeah. What do you think of that writing surface? Huh? You like that perfectly molded edge that I spent like 4 days on? 3 days on or whatever? You're not going to believe it. But the whole thing's coming out, fellas. Not too happy about it, but it's the only way it's got to be done. Now, there are a couple of ways I could have cheesed out. I'm going to show you the ways that I could have cheesed out on it, and I could have kind of put a couple of patches in it, or I could have changed the design me and Steve spent a couple of days on, just to save myself a little bit of work, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a lot of work. But in the long run, like I keep telling you, all that matters is what this piece is going to look like. And Steve and I spent a lot of time designing this pigeonhole assembly, and just because at the last minute there was an oversight we didn't really pay attention to, and I executed a lot of work and made a few critical errors, Steve? It wasn't even critical. It's not. You know what? It ain't that bad.
One layout problem.
Yeah, one layout problem will stick it to you. Huh? One little layout problem, and it's costing us, some serious time. But that's okay. I don't even think it's gonna be that much time, do you?
I don't think it'll be too bad.
Not too bad.
You're looking at me?
I'm looking at you right now, Steve.
Well, when we were laying out these drawers and trying to get these arcs to look nice, we decided to have the center point of the arc be a little bit in from the end of the drawer. So there's a little flatness to the drawer. It sort of curved over and then had a little extension, a little straight extension. So over here there's a little half inch here, and then it swings over.
Yeah.
Over here there's half inch.
And that's such a nice curve too.
Yeah, it seemed to work well. And that half inch over here comes to this partition, but we seem to have laid out the dado. I think this is what happened. We laid out the dado from this line for some reason.
Yeah, we struck the arcs and took these center points off of that line instead of that line.
So it made this partition smaller.
Yeah. So basically what the problem is, this one's what, 3 and a 16th, and these ones are 3 and 9/16. They're a half inch bigger.
11, yeah.
Each one of these is a half inch bigger than the interior one. Now, hey, we could have what, Steve? We could have just made the drawer a little smaller, right?
Yeah, no.
There are a lot of things we could have done to fudge it and say, I could have given us some excuse on why, I made the ones closer to the door 3 inches instead of 3.5, right? But that's not what we do.
Yeah.
And there's the phone. So there's Steve's phone, and wait till you see what I have to do to this. You guys are gonna throw up. Oh, it really bums me out. Okay, you see this whole thing, guys? You might as well admire it now, guys, because you know what? It's all getting ripped out with a router. So this is what I'm gonna do. All right. This is horrible, but you know what? I'm not going to cheese out. I keep trying to tell you guys, you know what? There's no way that I'm going to cheese out on this thing, and I'm not going to cut any corners. I'm not going to make this less than what I think it should be. No matter what the price is, you just got to do what you got to do, And you know what? I'm a human being, a pretty fine-looking, masculine human being at that, but still just a human being, and I make mistakes. So this was a pretty good one, and like Steve said, it's not insurmountable. So we can fix it. I'm going to show you how I fix it. And you're not even going to believe it, but it's going to be done. And you'll never even notice it. It doesn't even mess up the integrity of this piece at all. It's not like it's joinery. All right. Me too.
Okay. Bye.
Alright, so what I'm doing here, Dave, is I'm setting up a new straight edge. So I have a reference to run my my router against, because I have to route this whole entire piece out right here. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? But sucks. But that's what I have to work with now, Dave. So I gotta clean all this crap up, and then when I have it done and we're ready to put the other one in, I'll show you how we do it. But that ain't a bad fix. Kinda sucks, but it's alright. Alright.